Good morning, Mr. Brad. Hey, Brad, you around? May not have his ears on. Good morning, all. Hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. Hey, Anupam, how are you this morning? Good morning, Maureen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Brad, how are you? Long
Hey,
time no
Brad.
hear.
Hey, what's going on, gang?
Hey, Brad.
I'm back.
Hey, can you
I owe
call
a
me?
call. Yes, I will.
Yeah,
Thank
perfect.
you. I got your message. I was just tied up,
Yeah, I
but
figured.
I'm untied up now.
Okay.
So I will definitely do that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's coaching session. Saul will be joining us shortly, I believe. For those that are new to our service and you haven't signed up, make sure you sign up. I'm going to give this out to Albert. Hey, Albert, let us know what you want to do. You want to stay or go? Here's your opportunity to stay. If you have any questions you want to talk on the telephone, let me know. Patrice, the same. I sent it out for you. If you want to hang, great. Join us. Pay the freight. Hey, Anupam, Craig, David, Philip, everybody else, good morning. Hey, Anupam. Hey, Albert, give us a quick high sign that you are not a bot. Patrice, the same. I don't hear from you. I have to exit you. Use the chat feature to respond. Hey, Ash, good morning. Hey, Michael. Hey, Patrice, I think I'm going to have to exit you. Let me know if you are a bot or not. Albert, the same.
All right, good morning, everyone. Let's give you our levels for this morning. Our pivot this morning is 60.79, 60.79. upside at 85, 93, 61.01, and 09, and 19. Support at 72, 65, 57, 50, and 40. Pivot 79, support 72, 65, 57, 50, and 40. Upside at 85, 93, 61.01, 09, and 19. All right. We are trading mini S&Ps. We're looking for opportunities to scalp the market based on these levels we just gave out, in addition to any price action trades that might occur as the market quickly comes up here, and we get a little resistance up here at the 85 area. Got it up to 3.5. That's kind of a bummer. All right. So again, market is trading off of the PPI number this morning. You can see they kind of hiccup there one way, then the other way, and just kind of flattened out, come back in the middle. The market did go back, and the slow rally yesterday and retraced that, get us back into that range that we were at in the beginning of the week. Like I said, they kind of somebody put out something that pushed to the downside, and on Monday, we pretty much got it all back by today. And yesterday, actually, they did push it right back up to the into that area that we talked about yesterday. All right, coming back down here to the pivot area. Again, tight little range here, even after the number came out. Market trying to figure out where it wants to go. Short week. All these moves are exaggerated, one way or the other. So you gotta remember that. All right. Basically just coming back in here to this range that created over itself. Yeah, good question. Let's see if they turned over. And the market, there's much more volume there in the March. We'll see if they probably turned over today in the March. Seems like there's a lot more volume. There's 20 lots in there. Still 100 lots, and we'll see how the day goes. If they increase the size there in the S&Ps in the March contract, will probably turn over. We'll see how the day goes. Right now, I would say still trade the D's. So we'll see when that going to turn over. Let's see how the volume goes in there today. Downside support down here at the 72 area. Good question, though. Some of these platforms don't allow you to even trade once they turn over. They don't even allow you to trade the other contract. So somebody would tell me, I think, if that happens. All right, coming down here, a little support down here at the 72 area. Yeah. We'll see. All right, slowly down, taking a little support down here at 72. See if that wants to. Are we going to stay in this range or not? Who knows? Very, very quiet trade. Can't get too excited about it. It's been like that for a while, so. Let's see if we have any other numbers coming out this morning. So PPI came out, and that's about any. Yeah, that's about it. Just kind of back here at our pivot, kind of range bound. The investors are bringing out the champagne glasses after Nasdaq closed above 20,000 for the first time ever, helping notch the new highs were the latest CPI numbers, which cemented the expectations of another quarter point cut by the Federal Reserve next week. And the milestone brings the return of the tech concentrated Nasdaq to over 30% year to date, showing the staying power of the index's bull market rally that commenced in May of 23. The biggest catalyst for this move higher has been fresh record highs at companies like Google, Amazon, Meta. A dose of generated AI headlines have given extra boost to the Mag 7 names, such as Google's launch of Gemini 2 and a mind-boggling quantum computer chip, as well as Apple's long-awaited integration with Siri with Chat GBT and reported in development of the in-house A1 service chip from Broadcom. Tesla has climbed to a fresh record after GM dropped out of the robo-taxi race, continuing a monster 70% advance since President 70% since President Trump was elected a month ago in Tesla. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The stock was at around $200. Not mistaken, that would mean that Elon's net worth has gone up just as much. Wow. Crazy stuff, right? A little too much influence there, don't you think? I mean, I don't know. Something about that one that's a little goofy right there. But what do I know? Got the richest guy in the world sitting next to the president of the United States. I don't know. I don't know how that's okay. and the richer guy in the world getting the richer guy in the world getting sitting next to the president of the United States. Ugh. I don't know, a lot of influence there. No wonder his stock can almost 70% in a month. CPI, yeah, the CPI numbers came in as expected, except for the headline number, which was well, I had expecting 0.3. The unemployment claims did come in hot, they're unexpectedly hot, so they went up, give another cover for um, the Fed to lower rates. But yeah, they were yeah, the core came in as expected at 0.2, and the headline number, it was just a little. I was off by a little bit. Matter of fact, I had something on that. Here. Um, let's see here. While on data, monthly U.S. PPI inflation edged higher from October's zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.4 above the consensus forecast. That brings the annual PPI inflation rate to 0.3%. Core inflation was 0.2 in line with the expectation. Annual rate there is 3.4%. Look for those numbers to fuel something that I've been posting for a while. The likelihood of a relatively sticky inflation and associated with that, the choice that the Fed will face in its policy deliberations on the last mile to its inflation target of 2%. That is from the Financial Times. Yeah, like I said, the bonds, we had, I think, the Swiss government or somebody lowered by 50 basis points. We are definitely range bound here. All right, back here at our pivot area. All right, again, it's kind of range bound. This is how it's been lately. Like I said, with the with this time of the month, it's just how it is. Not much we could do about it. Just take what they give us, or take what they don't give us in this situation. All right, again, range bound. If dipping your toe there against the pivot, the 80 area, up into that mini range, you know, that's the only trade I could see right now. But again, let's be patient. Let's be patient and have the market give us opportunities. It's very close whether we'll be switching over to the March tomorrow or not. We'll see. See how the volume goes as the day goes on there in March. This time of the year is very tough to figure out because it's so light. But it's all right. We'll figure it out. Either way, we're not going to be missing much. That's about the common denominator here. So that's we can bank on that. We're not going to be missing much wherever we go. Now we come back down here to the low end of this range. Our support level is down at the 72 area. Now trying to inch our way down here a little bit. Let's see if we get us anything or not. 72 we're looking at. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. It's just range bound. Again, if you're trading the range, it's definitely up to you. Just if you get bored a little.
Hey, remind me after a while. I will show you where that setting is for Windows 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. When we slow down a little.
Yeah, if it gets any slower.
Yeah. I mean, just when we slow down a little. But I don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
All right, Philip. Let's not get crazy with the Chiefs. I got my friend who's is a big Chiefs fan. As a matter of fact, his license plate says Chiefs on it. Okay, lives in Chicago. Born and raised in Kansas City. Even he's saying they're getting very, very lucky. All right, let's not get carried away here by some missed call. All of a sudden, you got the goalposts helping you now. You got everything going for you these days. But yep, how about them Chiefs? I guess those guys. You got to find ways to win those games, but they're getting very extremely lucky here. At some point you kind of, some point that luck's not going to be there anymore. But I mean, I like the Chiefs. Not like I don't like the Chiefs, but they are. Every week there's something that goes on, and the refs are very friendly to them, extremely friendly. But hey, as long as you can ride the wave, ride the wave. No, I get it. Listen, when the Bears won their Super Bowl, that was exciting here. So I get that, but they didn't have they had 1 year. It's 1 year. Yeah, they actually, well, a couple years. The year before was also good. They just didn't get to the final for the Super Bowl, and when they won it, but I can't believe it's like been 40 years already. That's that's insanity. Since the Bears won the Super Bowl, isn't that crazy? Well, you know what they say. The trend is your friend, right? No, no, they don't. This is these things are rare. Just like the Bulls, right? Look at what happened to the Bulls. Bulls, obviously, they had the greatest player of all time on the team, and obviously did well with it. But I got to take this phone call. Be right back here. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, got down to there or 72 figures. Got a nice little rotation up here. Yeah, the Bulls were Bulls. Yeah, I mean that was an amazing run. Yeah, six, you know, two three peats. The only reason they didn't three peat was because I think they kind of suspended Jordan from the league for a couple of years because of his gambling thing the situation that he got himself into, and then his something with his dad. There's something shady went on there. If you remember that story, something definitely good was weird with all of that stuff. But you know what? Yeah. So, but they kind of, I think they kind of retired him for a couple of years, or they told him, we're not going to make a. It was definitely done on the down low because he was obviously you needed him in the league. He brought in the people. And as we come back up here to our pivot, kind of neutral. So we missed our entry point. If some of you jumped in, it's great. I just missed my entry point by just that much. So yeah, so yeah, something was amiss there, and I think they needed to keep it quiet. And the guy goes and plays baseball for a couple of years. Remember that? I don't think he played in a major league game, but it definitely was in the. I don't know. They kept him in the minors. Just keep busy. So we got right up to our pivot area there, a blue band 78. If you were a little aggressive, maybe that's what you wanted to. If you wanted to jump in, yeah. So yeah, so that was, and then look what we haven't seen a ton. That they haven't even had a good run since. Amazing. And then LeBron comes into the league and takes all the. I saw yesterday that you can't compare LeBron to Jordan because LeBron's different position. Like LeBron plays, power forward, center. Okay, he's a big guy. Uh, you can probably, they said you can compare LeBron more to what do you call him? Kid from Michigan State who's not a kid anymore. No, I'll remember his name in a second. But they say you can compare Jordan to Kobe as far as like greatness is concerned. Kobe was a Jordan, slash into the basket, good defense, hardworking. LeBron just used physical massness, and he was good. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't good. As we come back down here too, we got 72 here. See what it wants to do this time around. Nibbled at the 73. Flashed down to 73, but we didn't get filled there. Huh? You like that? All right. Well, I'd be a little bit careful there at 73 now. Unless you guys got filled there, that's great. Yeah. So yeah, those years, you definitely got spoiled. Man, I went to a lot of those games too. That was fun. Yeah, the prices were not as crazy. They were starting to get crazy, but they weren't as crazy. Still can go and enjoy a game for about $200. Oh, nice. Good job. I knew some of you got filled down there when it got down to 3.5. There are the levels for those of you who might have missed them or came in a little bit late. They're there to use as a guide to the day. We can tweak those. I think yesterday, if you used our levels, we had 6,100 above, and that kind of worked out very nicely if you were trading in the afternoon. And again, got down to 73, toyed with it, didn't get filled, and now we're going back down here. So now it's the third time back down here to 73. I would be a little bit careful here at 73 if you're so inclined. Probably do 72 and 71 if you are. Nonetheless, just keep that in mind. Make those adjustments accordingly. Yes, Trump was ringing the bell this morning at the New York Stock Exchange. President-elect, person of the year. Well, you gotta give it to him. Yeah, I would say that you gotta give it to him. But I think that the sports athlete of the year was even more impressive. Oh, all right, Philip, you have a good one. The sports athlete of the year was that young lady from Caitlin. She deserved it. I don't understand the what is going on in that league, especially with her, and well, they're not giving her a fair shake. But you know what? Very happy for her.
What'd she win?
Times athlete of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
For
had
one,
the biggest uh, effect on women's sports than anyone. Than anyone. Period.
yeah.
She that was pretty good. You gotta give her credit.
It's something for me to say. I like watching her play.
Oh my
I
goodness,
just,
she's awesome. She's just great.
just, and I don't even like sports.
I know, but she just she's awesome. I love yeah, I agree with you. I love watching her play. And but she's good, but she's smart, and she brings. I mean, she's just a smart ball player on top of everything else. I don't know. I don't know why they give her. I don't know why what the problem is with her and why they're giving her such a hard time. But she deserves the accolades that she's getting. She's not only got. It's not only in the WNBA. I think she's got uh, a big effect on women's sports. I'm going beyond WNBA. So, all right, we're back here at the 73 again. We'll see what it wants to do. Jealousy, yeah. I mean, something, but they should be happy. They're going to get more money. I mean, they didn't. The women that were there, she's gotten people, and they're playing. They had to one of the. I think her team. They had to go to. They usually play in a small arena. They had to go to a big arena and play their game because they were getting so much demand. I mean, come on, and the TV rights. I don't understand. I don't understand how they're giving her such a hard. They should be. Uh, I don't know. Totally doesn't make sense to me. Why they're giving her such a hard time. But she keeps winning all the important things. So, all right, now we're drifting down here a little bit. 72, little sport. Again, you could, if you're 72, 71, maybe, if that's what you're kind of looking at, maybe.
I think I'm gonna be like Philip. it's,
I don't blame
it's time to run.
you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's see what it does here to 72, and then you show me how to. Show me what I have to do with this thing to see if it's compatible.
I'd like to see that too.
Now we're down here to 72 again. 72, 71 is probably a better entry point than 73, especially if you didn't get filled. Again, make sure you keep your stop in place. We're not gonna like any trade we put on. Love any trade we put on, especially this time of the year. All right, come back here to 72. We can get out of some here. We got filled there at 71, just in case you don't like the price action. You can get it pushed back higher, but lower, make sure you lower your exposure a little bit. Really strange. Yeah, they are. Well, there's a little support here at 70. So, but again, got back up to 72. You can exit some contracts there just to lower the exposure a little bit because I don't like price action there, especially with the push to this new low below that spike low. But at least we made the adjustment and gave us got you out of it there a little bit, only because we don't like the price action. That was a little bit of a nice move back up to that level.
It'll be interesting to see if they'll take it to that 56.
56. Okay.
I don't know if they will or not. I'd just be interested to see if they do.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I know let's see, I think it was the Swiss or the francs. So they had a big move on interest rates this morning. That's kind of putting the Fed in a weird spot because they're worried about the U.S. dollar now. Always an entanglement. Always one thing leads to another, leads to another. All goofy.
Like a bunch of dominoes.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. All right, again, a little bit of pressure here. Next level we're focused in on is down at the 65 area.
I'll be right back.
All right, continuing the downtick here, looking at the 65 area. Well, didn't get down to 65. Just kind of missing our entry points by just a little bit here. 67 and a half to get down to here.
Is Adobe down $68 or is it down to 68?
It's down $69. It is trading at 400. Well, it was trading at 400. It was trading at $550. It's down to 480. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. I mean, $550 are still, still at 480. I mean, obviously $70 in one day is a hit. That's for sure.
We used to think a $50 stock was a high flying stock.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Well, remember when Qualcomm came out and it went to like $700 or $800, and
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was unheard. I mean, Apple too. Apple was at $800, and then they've split. The only stock that was crazy high was Berkshire Hathaway, and um, they still he has never split. It's like 12,000. I mean, he's come out with other stocks, uh, B stocks and whatever, but for the most part, uh, he's just kept. He's never split a stock. That was the one thing. That was the one stock that was crazy high. But most of the time, you're right. They try to keep the stock to less than $100, so that people can jump in and buy some.
now
You
you can
guys, oops, sorry, Don.
go ahead.
Do you guys remember that crazy darling of the market with Krispy Kreme donuts? The
Oh,
more the market tanked, that thing went up and split and went up and split.
yeah,
It's
yeah, Krispy
crazy.
Kreme. Yeah, they opened one right across the street from the Board of Trade. Man,
That's
that was that
that's
was
evil.
that was bad. I mean, you don't know how many boxes I got. I mean, they made them hot, and
Hmm.
literally they're like dripping dripping with the sugar that they
Icing.
put on. Oh my god! Oh, and I mean, they didn't. We bought a dozen for my office, and they were gone in like 5 minutes with like 3, 4 guys. It wasn't good. I mean, I kept a couple for my clerk so that she can get some, but oh my god, that was brutal. That was the worst. Thank God that place closed.
Oh, that did too. Yeah, ours did
Yeah,
too.
well, all their stores closed. They opened
Yeah.
up, so they got so big so fast, and then all of a sudden, I guess they were cooking the books there a little bit. They got caught, and then boom, that's what happens. All right, Don, tell me what we have to do here.
Okay. Do you have a little search icon in the left on your toolbar on the left hand side? It'll have a little magnifying glass on it.
Yeah,
Okay. And then beside that, on the left side of it, you ought to have like a little Windows flag. It's got like 4 little squares in it.
yeah,
Okay. If you'll hover over that Windows flag,
yeah,
and it should throw up, or if you left click on it, it should throw up. It's kind of like you're powering
yeah.
down. Okay. You
Hmm.
see the little gear cog up there? It's called settings.
Settings, yeah,
Okay. Click on settings.
yeah.
And then you're going to go, it's going to throw up a bunch of deal, and you're going to go to update and security. Click on that.
Okay.
Okay. And at the top of it, it'll either say your machine is up to date, or you can check for updates and stuff right there, right?
Uh huh.
Okay. Right below that, uh it should say that you are can check to see if this machine is compatible for Windows 11. I mean, it ought to be right within an inch or two below it.
Yeah. No, mine does not
Okay.
say that.
Okay. What about on the right hand side, way over there on the far right? Do you have
Uh,
anything in the? It's usually in blue.
oh wait, here it is. So it says on the bottom. If I scroll down, actually, it said the help from the web installing uh, Windows 11 on eligible devices.
Yeah.
So I
And
click on that
well, you can, and that'll take you to the web, and it'll
to the
tell you
web.
what you need to. But it's usually right. Mine has been right up underneath uh the updates.
Yeah. No. My
Okay.
updates are there. So the latest updates and that they're available. And then the next thing it says under there, it says pause updates for 7 days, change
Yeah.
active.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. So that would mean no, right? It probably is not.
Well, no. Usually, if it's not, it says that this machine is not compatible for Windows updates.
Oh, so that means I have a chance.
Yes, you have a chance. Now, go up in the upper left-hand corner, and there's a little arrow that takes you back to settings, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. When you get back to settings, let me get my. Let me think here. I'm working in two different.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my laptop.
Okay. Up in the upper left-hand corner, let's see, it should say systems or something like that.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Click on that one.
Yeah.
And then over on the left-hand side of it, if you scroll down or if you go down, it should have about.
About. Okay.
Yeah. Click on about.
Got it.
Okay. Now, that's going to tell us what version of Windows you're running.
Right. Okay. So let's see. Windows 10 Pro.
Okay, you're running 10 Pro. Good. What kind? If you go to the web on the updates and you need to know what's on your machine, that's going to tell you right there. It's going to tell you your processor. You should be running a Windows. Your Windows running 10 Pro. You should be running so much RAM, so much processor should be in i5, something like that, i7.
I have an i7. Yeah.
Okay, you have an i7. Does it show you the RAM?
It's got 16 RAM.
Okay, so those are the two critical things. Push comes to shove, you may have to increase your RAM, but that's a very simple process.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey, Don, how did you get to where
Okay.
the RAM's displayed?
Okay, go on the left hand. Oh, where the RAM's displayed.
She's got to
Go-
start over.
Yeah. Go. Okay. You want to go? Is yours compatible?
I think she's
No.
trying to find out.
Mine is not compatible. I know that for a fact. I'm just trying to figure out if I have enough room to add any.
Okay. What you well, you can add RAM, but anyway, you go over to the to settings. Click on settings.
I'm there.
Go to systems.
Got it.
Click on systems.
Okay.
Go down to where on the left hand side where it says about.
There we go. That was
Click
it.
on about, and that will tell you what's on your machine and stuff like that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. If that's a laptop, you may be able to increase the RAM in them.
Okay.
Just about all this stuff you can increase the RAM, and they very basically, if you got 16 and you wanted to go to 32 saw, you just buy the RAM and you shut your machine off, unclip one, you unclip those 4 or 2, and plug in the next 4 or 2, depending on which one you have. That's all there is to it. It's nothing to it.
All right.
All
right. So,
but I would go back to when you get off the system, go back and see what it's going to take to update. And there is Windows has got a thing to where you can go to it and it says, okay, check your computer to see if it will update to Windows 11. And it'll automatically look for yours and tell you, okay, yeah, yours is compatible. You can run it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
Thanks.
walk you through something else real quick.
Okay.
Down there where that Windows icon is,
Yeah.
if you go down on it and you hover over it and you right click on your mouse,
Yeah.
it's going to pull up a menu, and on that menu it's going to be called Run. RUN.
Got it.
Okay, you click on Run,
Yeah.
and it's going to throw up another menu that says Open.
Okay.
And you're going to type in this open. You're going to type the % symbol.
All right.
Then TEMP.
T-E-M-P. Yeah.
like temp, then the
Uh-huh.
percent symbol again.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're going to click OK.
Okay.
Okay, and it's going to throw up a window,
Yeah. How
and
much? Is it?
down in the whole lower left-hand corner, it's going to tell you how many items you're running.
115.
Okay. What I want you to do is you can pick any one of these. It doesn't matter. Just left click on it,
Okay.
and then hit Control A, and they're all going to turn blue.
Okay. Control A.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. Now hit delete.
Click Control A.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now, what we're going to do, we're going to hit the delete key on the deal, but don't be feared. It will not allow us to delete anything that is in use. These are temporary internet files. Anytime that you turn your computer on, go to a website, do anything, it's gonna drop one of these files in there. But anyway, you hit delete.
Wait, I'm trying to. It's not like letting me take them all off at the same time.
Okay, no. What it's going to do is it's asking you questions. The action can't be completed because the folder's in use by another file.
No,
like
no, I'm not. No, I can't like get blue on all of them. I'm trying to get blue on all of them.
Okay.
Like,
what
you do? Click Control
A. Yeah, you just
get
there.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So now what do I do?
Hit the delete button.
Where's that?
On your keyboard, it says delete.
Oh, delete. Okay, got it. Delete. Where's that one?
Should be over there in your pad. Yeah, okay.
You should. Yes. So
okay.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's going to probably come up. This action can't be completed because it's open and something. Okay.
Right.
You can, underneath that little folder, it says do this for all items. You can check that real quick.
Okay.
And you can tell it to skip, and it will go through there and start skipping all of them.
Okay.
Then what's left is things that are in use right now.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to back to that little Windows icon again. And this time we're going to left click on it. And
so I need to get out of here?
Yeah, just X out of that.
Windows, left click, yeah.
Okay, now you should see all your programs like quick access, desktop, everything.
Yeah.
You see it now. If you'll scroll down and look in that list and start scrolling down with your wheel,
yeah,
and go to the very bottom to the W section.
W. Okay, hang on. W.
You should have Windows Administrative Tools.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Okay.
Okay. And when you click on that, then you're going to click on, you see Disk Cleanup?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on Disk Cleanup.
Okay.
Okay. It should throw up a little box.
Yeah, it's cleaning it up.
Well, no, what it's doing, it's bringing up the little box right now.
It did that already.
It did that already. Okay. Yeah. And on the left-hand side, it should have, you should have a bunch of check boxes, or they're going to be empty.
Oh, okay, here they are. Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah, check all of them.
Check them all?
Yep,
okay.
Check them all. Okay, then down in that same box, it says clean up system files.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to click on that. Okay, let it do its little thing. It's gonna what it's doing. It's going through the computer, and it hasn't done anything yet. Now, in a second, it's going to show you that you have so many total amount of disk space you're going to gain.
Okay.
Okay. You got that now?
It's still cleaning up.
Okay. So, yeah, your machine was pretty dirty. You need to do this probably at least once every 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Is it quit?
It's still cleaning.
Okay.
Okay. Cleaned up now.
Okay. Now hit OK. And it's going to throw a little file, disk cleanup. It says where it says delete file. Are you sure you want to permanently delete these files? Tell it to delete files.
All right, hang on. I said okay, and it's not giving me anything else to more options. Not
No,
not giving.
when you hit the OK, it should say disk cleanup over there somewhere.
Yeah. Let me see. It's not
It ought to
there.
pop up.
Yeah. I pushed OK, but now it's like frozen. Oh, here it is. Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah. Now it's not doing anything. It's like frozen.
Okay.
Oh wait, here you want to permanently delete them. Yeah. Okay. So delete
Yeah,
files.
delete files, and now it's going to show up. It's got like a little bar there that's showing the what it's doing. It says clearing up drive C, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, just let it go, and when it's finished, it'll quit.
Okay.
Okay, is it finished yet?
No, it's
Okay, like I say,
so,
the dirtier your machine is, the little bit longer it's going to take to do all of this.
okay. Says
Now,
cleaning up unnecessary files.
yeah. And so
Okay.
what we're going to do now is we're going to go back in after this is finished. We're going to go back to that little Windows icon, and we're going all the way back down to the W's to the Windows Administrative Tools. And this time, go ahead.
Hang on. Okay, so back to the W.
Yeah.
This. Okay, back to the W.
Okay. Windows Administrative Files. When you open that up, you're going to see something in there that says defragment and optimize drive.
Windows Administrative Tool.
Yep.
All right. And then
Yep.
what am I looking for? Oh, defragment, optimize. Okay, got it.
Okay. You got it? Okay. Now it's going to throw up a little screen in there, and you should have one in there that says drive C.
Yeah.
And it should be highlighted.
It
now,
is.
Do you have underneath that, does it say analyze and optimize?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you press analyze?
Okay.
Okay. Is it doing anything?
Um,
Or is it even allow you? Go ahead.
It says you can optimize your drives to your computer, run more efficiently, or analyze them to find out if they need to be optimized. Only drivers on or connected to your computer are shown. It says 68% analyzed. That's still
okay.
It's analyzed.
Yeah, let it go ahead and finish analyzing. And with if you do it all the time, it won't allow you to analyze because you don't need to analyze it. You just need to optimize it.
Okay, so 1% fragmented. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Okay. Now what you want to do is hit optimize.
Hit optimize. Got it.
Stop and learn to unlock your personal earning power by trading via Zoom. Trade along live via Zoom with a
As we come up here to our 85 level, just in case. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good.
Hey, what are we doing way back up here?
I don't know. All I know is I just got filled and I didn't realize. So that's good. A little bit of money on this gold trade here. Okay, pass one. Oh, it's going again.
When it's finished, are you still analyzing or are you optimizing?
Still work. It's still optimizing.
Okay. So what it's doing,
it says went through it once. Now we're going through it again.
Yeah, let it finish its thing. Now, once it's finished with this, you can. It should say up there, days since last trim, or last retrim or something like that. I think.
All right. Well, it's still.
It should
working.
say 0.
Still working.
Okay. So basically what we've done is first thing we did, we went in there and we went to the, now let me redo this. Now, when you get ready to clean your computer up, you just go to the little Windows icon and you right click on it and it's going to throw up the run. And when you click run, that percent, 10% thing should already be in there. It usually stays.
Okay.
And then you're going to click OK. And then when it comes up, you're going to highlight the files. Just highlight one of them and hit Control A, and it'll highlight them all. And hit delete, and just tell it to, if it won't allow something, just tell it to skip. Just until you get down to that. Okay, that step's finished. Then the next thing you know, you're going to go over to the little Windows icon, and you're going to go down to Windows Administrative Tools, where your disk cleanup is there. You'll click Disk Cleanup. And then you, on that little left-hand side there, you want to make sure they're all checked, but it says Analyze Drive, and you click on it, it'll go through and it'll analyze it. It'll come back and say, okay, now I want to clean it up. Tell it okay. Then it's going to say, okay, we'll delete these files. You're going to delete the files, and it'll do its thing. And when it's finished, you go back to the Windows thing, and you go to Defragment and Optimize in the Windows Administrative Tools, and you're doing what you're doing now, except next time just optimize it. That's all you'll have to do.
Okay.
Is it still optimizing?
It's still 90%. It's still stuck.
So if you can envision a big wall with little cubby holes all in this wall, like a little squares. Every time a computer saves something, it throws it in these little squares. Well, all it may save some over here in this corner, some way over here. So every time the hard drive has to go out and look for something, it has to search the whole hard drive. Whereas when you clean it up like this and you analyze it and you optimize it, it brings all of those pieces back to a few squares. So it just goes right to that square, and you've downloaded everything you've got.
Okay.
Or what you're looking for that's on your system. That's a simplistic way of explaining it, but that's the way I
understand that.
Yeah, I got to dumb it down for me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
So, but when it's finished doing what it's thing, just hit the close button, and you can get out of your. I think it on Windows 10 it automatically gets out of that. But when you get time, go to the settings. Updates and security. Go to the website over in the far right hand about Windows 11, what you need to do.
Okay.
And it will tell you if your machine's compatible.
Okay.
And if you need information, you also know it's in settings, up at systems, and about.
Right.
And if you have any problems, pick up phone, call me. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Still doing its thing. So.
Okay.
All right. So we're up here at 85, believe it or not. I don't know how the hell we got up here so fast, but we did. And working on that. Again, it did get up to 85 and change. We did make money off the 84 if you traded if we had the 84 in there. I can't believe we're up here since we started talking. I don't even know what happened. Well, that's what happens. This is markets are very thin, and you get these exaggerated moves. That's why we're always telling you, make sure you keep your stops in place, because you never know when they're going to run out. And we can't. There's no reason for them to run out anyway. So got right up there. Did not get the 86. Turning over here a little bit, trying to turn over, I should say. And we're just kind of hanging here against the 85 area. Working this 85 area. Like I said, we did work on the 80. There we go. Nice rotation there against our 85. And a nice rotation against 84 if you got jumped in there on that area as well. Again, just a matter of we never got down to 65. We missed by. We got down to 67.5 there. So, but at least I can't believe we ran up so fast while we were messing around with the computer. But it did, and we're able to take advantage of this little move up here. All right. Let's see if that worked out, and now we're just kind of coming back into this little bit of a range here. All right, so the 85 worked very nicely, and see the upside. Next upside is 83 if you're trying to stay short, only if you have extra contracts. Probably our pivot here would probably be a good spot to cover. All right, nice rotation there against the 85 area. Way to go, Michael. Good job. All right, again, if you did stay short, it's a good place to cover it right around our 79 area here. I can see our blue bands coming in there at 78. All right, so nice rotation there. Come right back down to our pivot. We said if you're kind of trying to stay short, maybe that's a good place to cover. If you maybe jumped in there and bought those against 78, there's our blue band. 79 is our pivot. A couple reasons maybe to jump in there and get some. Or if you got long there against that, either way. All right, so we got back up to, I should back down to the our pivot there. Had a nice rotation off of that. Again, like I said, there was 78 was a blue band, so you had a couple reasons maybe to jump in. All right, looks like we've gotten ourselves into a little bit of a range up here now against 85 level above, and then coming back down to our pivot here. So almost got our fill down there at the 65 area. I got down to 67.5 and rotated back up. All right. Again, like I said, we got ourselves in a range, but we did go up to our 85 area. Had to work the 72 there, but then we had reasons to maybe get out there before it continued to downtick. We had to look at the price action there. And but if it gets stopped out, that's fine. We made our money back up here with the 85 rotation, and did not get filled there at the. Didn't get filled at 65 area. Again, the patience is important in this game, especially in these days where the market is just very, very. We're in the holiday mode stage. And see how we March. No, it's kind of. I think we're going to stick with the D's tomorrow because they're not. They definitely are trading more there um, than usual. So I think by tomorrow it'll be more 50-50. Right now it's like what is that 20 80 still maybe. So yeah. So probably we'll stick with these two. See how it goes tomorrow. See what the volume is there in the March contract tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask in the chat. And Maureen will put up when she gets back, we'll put up the levels one more time in case you're going to use them or need them.
Just got back.
Okay, you can use the levels all day long. And our next level on the upside we're looking at is up at 93. Again, just be patient and don't get yourself in trouble. Just trade it small. Not much going on these days. Even when we get some movement, it's like very, very thin. That rally back was. I mean, I was obviously working on my computer stuff, but that was very quick considering. So very thin trade. Just make sure you have a reason to get into your trade, and you just make sure you keep your stop in place in case that reason doesn't pan itself out. All right, back tomorrow, see what happens. Get back here, and if you have any questions, I'll be here for a bit. My computer's still trying to clean itself up. All right, get back in a bit.
Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading.